Today, we're going to talk about an area in which the medical system is dropping the ball big time. Someone needs to talk about this.
The goal here is to learn how to treat your mind and body like a professional athlete. Welcome to Mind Your Body. I'm Dr. Audra Lance. I'm a doctor of chiropractic who specializes in treating sports and non-surgical injuries, anything that involves muscles and joints. I treat big-name celebrities and professional athletes. Most of my patients refer to me as the witch doctor because they can't explain any other way their pain was removed that quickly. I hate cooking, but I do love wine, and don't even think about giving me anything that involves ketchup because I will not eat it. Every episode of this show is designed to help you move better, live better, and feel better. Now let's go do this thing.
Hi, what's up, team? I'm coming to you from Los Angeles, Manhattan Beach, more specifically. And if you're watching on YouTube TV, you'll see I'm sporting some sunglasses. It's really sunny. And if you're watching, here's the view. So as I'm podcasting, I'm going to be watching that. So once again, I'm not reading anything. This is just me talking to you because I think you need to hear some of this information. First, can we celebrate? This is episode 25. What? I mean, yes. Woo woo. I mean, time flies. I feel like I just started doing this. And I mean, we're already in episode 25. I'm so truly grateful that you're listening, that you're sharing this with friends, family, on your social media. I can't thank you enough because the goal is let's help more people. Let's just be real and honest about things going on and talk them out. There are no words. And you know, English is my worst subject, but it's my only subject. So truly, I hope you can feel how grateful and excited I am. Stay tuned on Instagram because when this comes out, I'm going to have to celebrate somehow. And I haven't decided how. And right now I'm breaking one of my own rules of the podcast. I have water with LMNTs. Raspberry is my favorite. Drinking it right now because I don't have any wine, which is a crime at the Airbnb. And it's too late to drink coffee. I would be up all night. So we either have to have coffee or alcohol, and I have neither. So, oh well, we just roll with it. I'm hydrating. I'm doing what I preach. So that's really good too. So y'all are probably on the edge of your seat or standing on your tiptoes in excitement, waiting to hear where I think the medical system's dropping the ball. Be interested to hear what some of your guesses are. But where the medical system in all areas is dropping the ball is for moms, current moms, future moms, all the moms, of how to get back into working out or how to manage that transition. I mean, are you freaking serious? Oh, after 6 weeks? Oh, I just checked you and you should, go back on that Peloton as hard as you can. Go run that marathon. You're perfect. Are you kidding me? You just birthed a human. I mean, your body carried a human for 9 months, birthed it, and that could have gone many different ways. And you're probably low on sleep. Your hormones are raging. You may or may not have the support you hoped or needed. But, girl, you go get back on and do that HIIT workout or do that run. Go back to doing exactly what you were doing before you got pregnant. No problem. Sorry, y'all. I mean, it is just not acceptable. And I mean, I get your OB, like their job's to get you through your midwife, get you through your pregnancy, deliver the baby. That's what they know. That's what they're good at. Kind of like when you go to a surgeon. Don't be shocked if they're going to tell you you should have surgery. That is what they know. That is their specialty. That's what they spent years in school learning. And you want them to be good at that. We don't want them to be bad. But where I think we all need to come together is, okay, so we had the baby, we got it through the pregnancy. Here are your next steps. We're going to let them be part of your team now. And whoever that may be, chiro, PT, massage, therapist, probably need them all, or at least the combination. And they're going to walk you through the next steps so that you go back to doing a workout or movement you enjoy and that's actually worth your time and not going to hurt you. So many people, I mean, we get in the office or I've seen as patients, okay, I went back to doing my yoga workout, my CrossFit workout, my treadmill running, and wow, things are just not the same. I mean, I can't lift as much as I used to. I'm peeing my pants. It hurts. My back all of a sudden, I quote unquote threw it out. Wow, my neck. And it's just so frustrating and mind blowing because, yeah, of course, your body's completely different. And we need to walk through that and do this together. So if you feel me right now, if you agree with me, share this with some of your mom friends. Share this with some people that are about to have kids or had kids. Like, we all need to help each other out. You're not alone. I know things are crazy right now. I mean, they always been like, you're not alone. You're not supposed to do this by yourself. And if you've experienced any of those symptoms or pains, I get you. I hear you. But yeah, we need to make some people not feel alone. So think of 3 people you can right now and just share this podcast with them or post it on social media, something. We got to help each other out. So you may be like, okay, I hear you, but what are the steps we should do? Well, after you have your kid, the only thing you really need to be worrying about is taking care of your kid and yourself. And sleep should be your number 1 priority. That's it. Don't worry about, I need to get my body back. Don't. Or being like, I'm going to try to do this workout at 3 or 4 weeks. I'm feeling pretty good. No. And then if you're really itching to do something, breathe. Breathing, belly breathing. Get your brain aware of your core again. And because think about it. You grew this human inside of you, which is quite a miracle, still mind blowing. Your body changed. The map of your body and your brain changed. The skin stretch, the muscle stretch, gravity was completely different at the end of your pregnancy versus now after you deliver the baby. You may or may not be breastfeeding. So your boobs are probably ginormous. So they're pulling on your back in a different way. So that once again is a different map for your brain and your head of, oh my gosh, I don't know how to correctly activate these muscles. I don't even know if I feel this. And some of those areas we might not even recognize. Kind of like you've heard me talk about in some other episodes, like I call people's feet flippers, and some professional athletes, like they're not even aware of their feet. Like it's amazing that they do what they do and they can't even utilize their feet properly. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, here's a nugget. Your pelvic floor, feet, and your jaw are so connected. So all my moms, all my people trying to get pregnant, I mean, we are looking at all 3 of those things and incorporating them into your game plan to treat. It's pretty phenomenal because if you don't treat the whole global pattern and the whole body, you're more likely for reoccurrence or other injuries. And sometimes, like, when we start working on one thing, you see things up the chain correct themselves. And that's like the witch doctor stuff, which I talk about in episode 2 of why people call me the witch doctor. So if you need another episode, go listen to that. But breathe and just lay in bed as you're probably falling asleep and close your mouth, place the tongue on your roof of your mouth. You can feel like your digastrics activate pretty cool and your jaw relax, which is your masseters. And inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. That right there has gained you stability and your brain being able to search and try to feel your diaphragm, core, pelvic floor. Boom. you're helping yourself already. And this long term is going to help you more than anything. So just try to do that a few times a day. Maybe when you're changing the diaper, you are like, all right, shut my mouth, tongue on the roof of my mouth, and breathe. Perfect. That's what you should be focusing on. 2, walk. Go for a walk. That is so underrated, especially your body is going through so many hormonal changes. You're not alone. And I know you think you're prepared, but every single one of my mamas was like, wow, this happened or that happened that I wasn't aware of. Like, I wish I would have known, or I can't believe I feel this way or have this ache or pain. And so just give yourself some grace. There is a little unknown, but that's part of the beauty of it, because then it unravels and you get to make it this great story and you just roll with the punches. And remember, no one's perfect. And you're doing a great job. You're doing it right. You're doing it how you're supposed to be doing it. So just try to get outside and take a walk. Maybe you put the baby in the stroller. Maybe you wear the baby and just try to get outside, get some fresh air, some sunlight, and just slowly walk. I don't care if you go at a snail's pace. I mean, I would consider a walk to your mailbox and back. Like, that is a win for the day. Just do what you need to do and move your body. And once again, close your mouth, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth, inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Right there, your brain is connecting to your pelvic floor and your core, and it's slowly bringing it back to the brain map of, okay, we got this, I feel this, and we're going to be fine. And that's how you utilize and start core strength. Not going back into a class where you're doing the C curve every second and then, or doing sit-ups and crunches. No. That, or sucking in your belly button. Ooh, don't even get me started. And I'm not trying to piss you off. This is just facts. You can't properly stabilize your pelvic floor and utilize your core correctly, your obliques and everything, when you're sucking in. It's been proven. And then you turn on your back and you're going to hurt your back, especially as you pick up your kid. So we got breathe and move, just walking. I also want you to put your hands on your stomach. I know it's probably weird, and it brings up all our shit as girls of, oh my God, is that cellulite? It's stretched out skin. Oh my God, my body's not like it used to be. I know. And you might cry. And that's okay. But putting your hands on your stomach, on your diaphragm, on your pelvic floor is also adding proprioceptive input to your brain to once again recognize it and decode what's going on and essentially bring it back into the global pattern. So give yourself a nice little stomach massage. Start at your right hip, slowly go in clockwise circles up to your rib, go across with the circles to your left ribs, and then work your way down to your left hip. And guess what you're doing there? Helping yourself poop. And we all need to be doing that. That is an abdominal massage that can help with constipation. And it's also, once again, that proprioceptive input of your body figuring out what things are like, where they're at, what they feel like, and even, where to put your gravity. You can also do like light strokes if that feels better, just over your stomach lightly. And this doesn't have to be for long, just for a minute or two. I know you have no time. I understand. 3 simple things that aren't going to force yourself into workouts right away. And you might not be ready at 6 weeks to do that. That's okay. And then obviously this is case dependent. I'm a doctor. I'm not your doctor. So I'm not telling you what to do. I think we need to really focus on slowly getting back into things. So let's start with some breathing and some light stabilization from there. Work the glutes in, feel your feet. So something like my de-stress in 20 plan is a lot of times what I do with my moms. It's simple. They're broken up into short videos, so you might only get one in that day, but it is getting these positions, breathing, and then from there making it a workout to gain some of that strength back and mobility back. And it's relaxing your mind. You have a lot going on. You have a new human in the world. You're trying to freaking keep it alive and stay sane, which is hard without a kid. So with a kid, it's even harder. And it gives you just a freaking minute to breathe, move your body, feel good. If you need to cry, do that. Like I said, no shame in the game. It's a big change. And from there, you can slowly work out into your weight routines, but you start slow. And then, okay, we're going to do like a light run jog if you're a runner. Okay, let's go more gradual. And we need to have a way to guide people into that. And don't feel bad about that. If you're moving at all, that's a good day. Remember that. It doesn't have to be the marathon every day or the extreme hour pedal to the metal. And here's a little tip. The more you force it to get your quote unquote body back, the more problems you're going to cause yourself down the line hormonally and more inflammation. It's just your body is not ready. And even in the moment, if you feel like it is, I see people, 6 months later be like, where did this come from? Why do I feel like this? My hormones are out of whack. I just got injured. Everything in the body is connected and related. So why don't you take the time in the beginning to go slow and steady and let your body actually heal? Did you know in Chinese medicine, they actually say it takes a female's body 3 full years to heal from pregnancy? 3 full years. And here, and a lot of people, we're knocking them out back to back, which I don't blame you. But if we're going by pure medical stuff, your body takes 3 years to heal. I'm going to say it one more time. 3 years. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself a break. Sleep. Move. Talk about it with each other. I think that's another thing. I know I'm going on a tangent here. But speaking of pregnancy and moms, do you know how common miscarriages are? I think the stats that I read the other day, 1 in 3. 1 in 3 pregnancies are a miscarriage. That means if you have 2 friends, one of you probably has had a miscarriage or will have a miscarriage. I mean, why are we not talking about that? Why are we not openly supporting each other? And it's just this thing of shame. You didn't do anything wrong. But you need to heal your body the same way as you would from a pregnancy, even though you might not have been pregnant that long. But your body still went through that hormonal shift and that trauma of the tissues. We need to treat that like you just had a kid and not beat your body up of, I need to get my body back so I can try again next month or 2 months from now or whatever you're trying to do, which probably shouldn't be trying the next month. That's an opinion. And you're not my patient. So just take that for what it is. But we need to support each other, and you need to find your team of doctors or people around you to help support you. You're not alone. We're not supposed to do this alone. Okay. So I'm calling it out. I'm sorry the medical system's letting you down. Find your people, find your doctors, and let's help each other together. Have a good day.
Now, if you want to do something really special for me and got a lot out of this episode, go leave a 5-star written review of the show on Apple Podcast. And if you're a Spotify listener, just tap the 5 stars. To submit any of your health questions to the show, simply DM me on Instagram at Dr. Audra Lance. And don't worry, all your questions will be kept strictly anonymous. So send me all your embarrassing questions. And don't forget, breathe into your butthole. Toodaloo!